until January 31st of next year. So all of October, all of November, all of December, all of January. So that's going to be coming up. But right now, I want to start by showing you something, okay? I'm going to put it right here. Look at that. Professional grade quality prints. Now, I took this picture. I'm not a professional photographer. I want to show you another one. Look at this. It looks like it came out of a magazine. Professional grade quality prints. If you want prints that look like you've been to a photo kiosk, only better, you want to do it at home. If you want to get those prints out of your cell phone that are trapped in there and you go, how do I ever get them out? If you want to get the ones off your SD card that, again, they're trapped in your digital camera and you never print them off, this is Canon. So when I say the name brand, you know we're talking quality. And not only that, this is the highest DPI, that's dots per inch, almost by double of anything we offer. Now, this is a big customer pick at $199. Check the price today. We have taken 50% off this. We're doing this one time only. This is not going to be back until December. So if you're thinking of printing holiday photos, if you're thinking of printing holiday newsletters, this is the time to do it. And it is so feature rich. And again, 50% off. But the bad news is I have literally about 1,500 or so of these to go around. I'm going to introduce you to Julie Truster. She is, like myself, a busy mom, but we both love photos.
We do. And you know what? We have more and more photos on our cell phones and on our tablets. Well, now you can wirelessly print from your smartphones or your tablets. You can print out a 4x6 borderless photo in 21 seconds. Okay, from here, no wires, with the highest resolution ever. The big deal about this is it's 9,600 DPIs, as Connie was saying, so twice the amount of what you're going to find if you go up to your regular office store. But this is where it makes the difference, is in the color. This I took from my cell phone, and it's an 8.5 by 11. Look at that. Look at the colors. Again, look at the beach. Look at the water right there, the vivid colors. I took this with my cell phone. Here's another photo. You can see those bright colors right here. And we were able to blow these up with the highest resolution ever. They're not grainy, they're not fuzzy, they're not blurry. But this is an advanced all-in-one. So
that's it. And Julie, I need to interrupt you really quickly because my producer just said, we haven't even gotten into the presentation.
I know.
And she's saying this is going to sell out. We have about 10 minutes to shop on it. This for our hour was put on 4 flex pays. Normally it's $199 on 3. We took it to $99, and it's on 4 flex pays, so it's under $25 to get it home. But the thing Julie and I love about this, and I think you're going to love about it, is, you know, we all have pictures in our cell phones, and we're like, they're trapped in there. How am I ever going to get them out?
Yes.
Julie, it's easy.
Okay, and so this morning, Connie texted me her photos. I was sitting on my couch, and I was able to print them out on my printer at home in just a matter of seconds. But here it is. So we all have our photos in our cell phone, and this is an app. It's exclusive to Canon, and look how quickly. All I have to do is pick a photo that's in there. I select the photo, print it out. You can choose 4x6, 8x10, whatever. You press print, and in a matter of 21 seconds, it's reading it to the printer. I can be sitting on my couch, and it'll print it out in 21 seconds with the highest resolution ever. But this is, it copies, prints, scans, and fax. You may not fax a lot, but for those couple times that you need it, it's totally worth it. So as it's doing that, let me go through a couple of the features right here, because it is advanced. It duplex prints. It's got the automatic document feeder, but a couple other things right here. Look at the capacity of what it holds. Over 250 sheets of your regular paper right here. It has a separate tray for your photo paper. So what's nice about that, you don't have to keep switching them out. 5x7s, your 4x6s, which is what I did earlier, and then also your 8x10s. Your bed is right in there, okay, where you want to make a regular copy. It also has the automatic document feeder right here. You can put up to 35 sheets into here. That's a huge time saver. And look at all I did is I just flipped that up. You can put your sheets in like that, and it'll read 30, or make copies of up to 35 of here. Okay, on the front right here, a nice sleek design. You can see it is copy, scan, fax, and print right here, and a lot of the advanced printing. But look, when I press fax, if you go over here, it tells you to put the number in. Okay, so it's very smart. You don't have to think. And then over here, it lights up the dial. When I go back to copy, it takes it away. It's that easy.
You know, my favorite thing about this, if it were just a printer, if you were just using this as a printer, it's worth it
Absolutely.
at $99 because it's a computer-free printer. You don't need to be hooked to your computer. And you can actually, on that screen, edit your photos as well. So
Exactly.
it really is like being in a photo kiosk, only these are better quality. You're not paying per, everything you print. I want to show you one more time, just the ones that Julie printed. I texted these to her this morning. She's sitting on her couch, printed these photos, and look at the quality of the photos, because that's what this is all about, with about double what we normally give you in terms of dots per inch. So you're getting crisper, cleaner, clearer images. You can't tell me that doesn't look like a professional shot. No, with everybody that's on board, they said he looks just like me. I wish I looked like that old guy.
He is so handsome.
Thank you. But I tell you what, with everybody that we have on board, we have fewer than 1,000 of these. We will not get these back in until December. And if we get them in December, I can't promise you they're going to be $99. We've always sold these at $199. And in addition to that, we almost never have free shipping. We have free shipping today. And we have 4 FlexPays just for this hour. So it's under $25 to get it home on FlexPay. But it truly is your all-in-one, Julie.
It is. It's an all-in-one, but it's advanced. It's got a lot of advanced features. It has the air print. So what that means is you can be anywhere in the world. And from your mobile devices, you can send your email to the printer and it'll print out what you want. A couple other things Connie was mentioning, like it's like having your own little mini kiosk. Here's your flash drive down here. So up here you can do all of your photo editing. Right here, you put your flash drive in. You can go through your pictures. Let's see, press OK. And I love how it shows a picture. There it is. So you just go over, and then you can select what picture you want. You can do your editing from here. You can sort through. And again, when you print it out, it'll print out a 4x6 photo in 21 seconds with the highest resolution ever. These are features that are typically on your higher end printers that are more expensive. In addition, I did this earlier. You can also print to your DVDs. So if you want to store, I mean, right now, this is my favorite time of year to be taking photos for Halloween and the kids in the costumes. So I was able to do this. I took a photo, and then I was able to print all of my little horse summer photos onto a DVD right there. But a couple other things for all of your office needs. This can be your home-based office printer, and I want to show you a couple things that it does. It is a true duplexer. So what that means is it will print on both sides of your paper. So here we did, for an example, you can put it through your auto feeder. If you have 2 separate sheets of paper right here, we made an invitation. We put it in the automatic document feeder, and look what it was printing out. It did the front and the back. Here we go. So it's saving. Anytime you can use that duplexer, you're saving 50% of your paper costs right there. That's huge. You can also, if you have a home-based office or you want to make brochures, any sort of invitations, you can do the front and back in color with the highest resolution ever.
And we include the cartridges.
Yes, the cartridges are included. And the ink right here, 5 of your ink, and they're full-size ink cartridges. They are not your starter ink.
Think about this. If your printer at home, your subpar printer, if you need to go buy new ink, rather than paying nearly this much to replace the ink, why not just get a brand new printer with the full-size ink cartridges included? Because a lot of us, our printers are out of ink. You've put it off because it's so darn expensive. Get this for the price that you would pay to replace your printer's ink, because it is such a better printer. And with that air print, so you can print from anywhere you want. It prints them for you. One touch of the button from your cell phone if you want to do that. Julie's going to show us more. And also, too, the Canon name. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're buying a $2,500 camera, your prints are only going to be as good as your printer. So if you're investing in that great digital camera, then you've got to get a good printer.
Absolutely. You need a good printer. And you can. If you're a mom photographer and you like to take pictures of your kids, we all do. You can print from your cell phone or your nice camera. I know Leah has one coming up that we both have a camera similar to that. You are going to die when you see what comes out. Put it on that glossy paper and the colors literally pop off the page. A couple other things that you can do that are advanced. If you want to make copies, if you want to duplex print on your legal size documents, you can do that. Also, you get 2 blacks. And if you look up closely right here, see how I highlighted it? It has a special black. It's a pigment black. It's a no smear black. Now, I know my kids have a lot of projects at school and they have to highlight. And on other printers, it's just a big mess. So this is a smear-proof black, and again, double-sided. Okay, you could put up to 35 sheets. If you've never had the auto feeder, okay, once you have it, you can't ever go back. Because it's too time-consuming to lift it up every time, to lift it up and then let it print and then put another one in. All you have to do, let me show you again, for the auto document feeder, here it is. You just pop that up. Okay, you put your documents in like this. Okay, you push your print button, and then you're ready to go. That's it. It's literally that easy.
Okay, with 4 minutes left to shop, I know a lot of you are sitting there and you're thinking about it. Again, this is the one to do. This is Canon. So you know you're going to get great prints, and it is computer-free printing. You're never going to have to hook this to anything. It's computer-free printing. All you're going to do is you stick your little your USB in there or your memory card in there if you want to, and you start printing. Or again, you print from your cell phone, or you print from your tablet, or you print from your computer, but you're not connected. That's the beauty of it. And aside from being a super high quality, actually double the quality in printer that we normally offer you at any price, you're also getting a fax, a copier, all of that in one. And I'm just going to show you one more time the prints that you can expect to get. And I will tell you, we won't have this back again until December. It's half off what we do. That's a huge savings.
And Connie, you took that picture, right? Okay, so these are not from Canon. These are all, they're either my photos or they're Connie's photos. She took some of those with her cell phone. She texted them to me this morning. I was laying on my couch printing out in our house. And the other nice thing about that exclusive Canon app, your entire family can have it, and you can share that app. All of you can use everything you want from your home-based computer. Look at the colors on that. That was from Connie.
This was with my cell phone.
That was with her cell phone. I love the royal blue in that picture. It's beautiful with the contrast in the sand. The other thing, now you're looking at the 8.5 by 11s. So just so you can see, and again, I took this with my cell phone. I was getting all artsy right here, but here's your standard 4 by 6. But look at when I blew it up, you can still see those water droplets down here on the apple. That is the quality. It's Canon quality, and this is their top of the line. Now over here, under there, what I'm doing, just to show that you are going to have magazine quality photos. In here, it's printing out, as you can see, but we put in, okay, I have to show the difference. This is a magazine. This is the high glass inside cover. This is the original magazine. Look at this, and we're busy printing over here.
Oh my gosh.
It's quiet if you can't tell, but look at the difference. You cannot tell what's the original. And we have a stack here. Let me show you how many. It's photo after photo after photo. Look at that. And again, you're getting the full size, 5 full-size ink cartridges with the Canon. They say, I want to clear that up because they say on it that it's setup ink. And setup ink is full size. In fact, it's enough to get it into a brand new unit. So everything about it, this is Canon's top of the line. It's their advanced. If you want to print on both sides of the paper, you're going to save your paper costs right there. And then don't forget the auto document feeder. That's huge. All you have to do, you pop this up like this. You can put up to 35 sheets, okay, not just 2 or 3, and you pop them in like this. You hear that little beep, and then you press copy, and that is it. It'll automatically sort them through, and you can duplex print.
Okay, here's the scoop, though. With everybody on board, I'm going to say we have maybe 500 of these left, and that's 500 between now and December.
Oh, goodness.
And you've got to remember, this is a huge customer pick at $199. Now we're at $99. Please remember, we're taking half off. We're doing free shipping, and for this hour only, it's under $25 on your chart, or actually I should say this show. For the next 2 hours only, it's under $25 on your charge card. If you love photography, if you've invested in that wonderful camera, or even if you're just taking photos with your cell phone and you want them to look amazing, if you just did it for the computer-free printing, it would be worth it. But it is a fax, it's a copier, it's a scanner, and it is the ultimate photo printer for under $25 on your charge card from Canon. And we're going to show you a little bit more before these are officially gone now, with over 600 ordered and fewer than that remaining.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so again, you can print wirelessly from your cell phone, from your tablets. Okay, watch how easy it is. It's an exclusive Canon app, and it's free. Everyone in your family can use it. You just go into your photo roll. Okay, I'll pick the one of my son doing sports right here. You pick that, you select it, and then you can even choose what size you want. If you want it on glossy paper, you push print, and that's it. 21 seconds with the highest resolution ever. You're going to love it.
You know what, but
Huge
if you
customer
want those holiday cards, you want to print your holiday cards with this again, get it now because it's gone till December and it's half off if you get it now and on flex pay for under $25. Thank you, Miss Julie. Nice to see you, sweetheart.
Good to see you too.
Okay, I got to tell you, coming up tonight at midnight.